How tight are your wrists and chest today? No need to correct anything, just notice. I'm Jill, and today we'll be unwinding this tension, so take a moment to get seated comfortably and we'll begin. Interlace your fingers together and bring your hands up to chest height. And we'll just take some wrist articulation here. So rolling one wrist on top of the other, going really slow to notice any clicking or popping. And if you're getting any snaggly sensation like that, slow it down and make it smaller. And pause, and we'll reverse it. Taking it in an opposite direction, just noticing where you're having sensation. Perhaps you notice something in your forearms or your shoulders. Maybe it's not even your wrists that are presenting information to you, and that's all okay. And pause here. Let's give our hands and wrists just a little bit of a shake, flicking any pent-up stress out into the periphery so that it can move along. And pause. Bring your left hand up with me and notice your thumb. We'll take some finger circles here, so just drawing about 3 circles in one direction with your thumb, keeping the top of your shoulder gently awake but soft. And reverse that circle for 3. And taking the index finger in 3 circles, and we reverse it for 3. So waking up all through the fingers, the hand, the wrist, the forearm. And taking the middle finger, if you start to notice fatigue in your shoulder or upper back or neck, just lower your arm a bit. And 3 each direction. And your ring finger for 3. And just noticing where it's hard to move, what's moving well, what's not moving so well, and moving on to your pinky. I always find those last 2 digits the most difficult for some reason, and finding the other direction. And pause. And then let's just take a little bit of articulation like a cat. So pawing, really undulating through the hand and the wrist and all the digits. We'll take 3 more here. Good, last one here. And let's reverse it. So leading with the fingertips, scooping up and pulling back. And leading with the fingertips, pulling up. Drawing in, good. Keep going, 3 more. Just getting a wave-like action through all of those joints. And pause. And just close your eyes for 1 moment and notice any difference between that side that we've just given some input to and your other side. And then go ahead and open your eyes and bring the opposite hand up. And here we go. Starting with the thumb, circling for 3, 2, 1, and reversing for 3, 2, 1, and your index finger finding 3 circles, soft through the shoulder and neck, heavy through the sitting bones. Last one here, and finding your middle finger for 3, 2, 1, and reverse for 3, 2, 1, and your ring finger 3, and reverse. Oh, that one's not moving so well on my hand, and hopefully you have better luck. And pinky finger for 1, 2, 3, and reverse 1, 2, 3, and pawing. It's very cat-like. Maybe in the world of somatics, we would call this pandiculation. but call it whatever you like. It's like a cat. They know what they're doing. They trust their body. They don't have a big storyline around it. They just know that it feels good, and it's very biologically driven. And reverse, fingertips down and up, and everything kind of vacuums in, and arcing down and up and back again. We'll take one more here and pause. Just check in, close your eyes briefly, notice any changes. Maybe there's a little bit of warmth or tingling, or just more of a sense of awareness of ownership over those digits. And then you can open your eyes with me. And now bring both hands up, and we're just going to start some motion here right in front of us. So maybe some circles. It's really hard to feel like your chest is open and released when it's not connected. And for it to be connected, it needs to be integrated in all directions, not just straight in front of you, not just overhead. So just get a lot of different angles here and pause. And then maybe we experiment with a pushing motion, pushing forward and sucking back, and pushing forward and pulling back, and pushing and pulling in all directions. Take your eyeballs with your fingertips. Really sense the push and pull like you're moving through mud. Get lots of different directions. Open your fingertips and then close them. And then we can take the arms in all different directions. So pushing out and drawing in and pushing out. Feel the endpoints of your kind of movement bubble pushing out. A few more here and drawing in, and two more pushing out and drawing in, and your energy is moving out to the periphery and drawing in, and pause. And again, just notice how you're feeling. We'll organize a bit more here in a slower motion. So just bring both hands in front for me, and we're going to reach one hand forward with softly extended elbows and one arm back. So notice that to make that motion happen, you really have to allow rotation through your torso. The arms are just kind of placed, and then we have rotation really through the spine, and that's such an important part of feeling open through our chest, feeling like we have spinal mobility in our upper back. And a couple more here, and pause. Lower your hands, and then we're just going to take our fingertips down by our side, and we're going to lift our shoulders towards our ears and then gently lower them. Again, lifting our shoulders towards our ears and gently lower. 3 more here. Vacuuming your shoulders up to your earlobes. Almost allow your neck to disappear. And release. It's like completing the cycle. If the shoulders are already wanting to come up, just allow them to complete that movement pattern and do it all the way. Last one here, coming up and down. And pause. Good. Check in with how you're feeling at this point. And we're going to just take the fingertips and the arms out in front once again. And now we're just going to find an open close action. So notice how far you can open before you get input from your body saying, ooh, that's unsafe. Trust that. That's your boundary. That's your range of motion today. And it might be different tomorrow. It might even be different 10 minutes from now. But opening and closing. And then you can take that in different directions. So imagine that you have a big piece of taffy between your palms and you're just keeping tension on that. We call that tensegrity. And close. 3 more, any direction you want. The only guideline is to keep that tension between the palms of your hands. Opening and closing, and I might just take one more here, straight on, opening and closing and pause. So that's just a little bit of some sensation for you, some input for your wrists and your chest. So remember, moving three-dimensionally in a whole bunch of directions is really important to move stuck stress through and to mobilize bones, muscles, fascia, your whole system, your mental system as well. So if you're kind of stuck thinking that a chest opener has to always be in this direction, that's a very limited storyline about how our bodies are designed to move, and that might be impacting you in other parts of your life as well. So just let that all settle in. I absolutely love to hear from you. So leave me a comment and let me know how you got on. It can be one word. It could be that open or confused or hated it. Whatever it is, just leave me some kind of input so that I have a sense of how this is landing with you. So thank you so much for joining me. I look forward to seeing you next time. Take care and bye for now.